Hey now, hey, happy Wednesday. I hope you're feeling blessed and refreshed. I'm back again with another one, and today I'm live. Finally made it to the middle of the week. So excited. It is Wednesday. Hope that everyone is doing well this morning. I just have a little bit of a topic of discussion, and oh, sorry, my baby has a little bit of a cough. So, as you can see from the title, does a village really raise a child? This is coming from this morning. I was in the live with Frugal Mom and her exercise, and they started having conversations about the children's and behaviors and things like that. So I just thought it was pretty interesting topic, and I wanted to branch off of that and talk about that a little more. As you know, I'm a lifestyle channel. I have two girls, and I like to, um, I like to talk about different ways to encourage others and motivate others to, you know, instill some rules and some morals and confidence and things like that in our children. Because excuse me, nowadays our children are motivated by social media, by the internet, by other people, and especially those peers at school. So we don't really realize that those things that they're seeing, we don't realize that those things that they are seeing is impacting them, impacting their confidence, impacting their behaviors, and just impacting how they treat other people. So, a lot of times, since the kids are always looking at social media, why not be positive all the time? Why not bring motivation all the time? There's already enough negative out here. And, you could be that one that your child or that someone's child, um, your video pops up on their YouTube on the next video after they were watching something else, and you could be something that they need in their life right now, you know? So I'm just here to motivate. I don't want to just talk to the parents. I want to talk to the grandparents, the aunts, um, the cousins, like a village. Back in the day, they used to say, back in the day, they used to say that a village raises a child. And is that definitely was true in my case, especially after I had my oldest. That was definitely true back then. But as you continue and as you get older, I've noticed that a lot of people outside of the house or outside of the family, they have something to say about how the child is acting in the store, or how the child is behaving, or maybe they're throwing a temper tantrum or something like that. Everybody's staring. Um, and then you might get somebody that's like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" Or they might try to treat them with $1 or some candy to make them stop, and that's not appropriate, in my opinion. There's a difference between somebody that I know personally, let's say a neighbor or somebody who sees my kids all the time, and seeing my child do something that's totally inappropriate and correcting them, versus somebody who just works at the dollar store and they see my child acting up at the store and they just want to try to correct it themselves. So, my question is, do you get upset? Or, do you feel some type of way when somebody uh, has something to say to your child? I know I do. I've had that happen before, where I went to a Family Dollar a while ago. Oh, you at the dentist, but you're here until. Thank you. How you doing, sissy? Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I had a situation at the Family Dollar one time when Nene was smaller. She might have been 4 or 5. And we were at the dollar store and she was acting up and, jumping around and doing stuff. And I kept saying, stop, stop. You know how that goes. Um, well, then the cashier decided to say, didn't your mama tell you to stop? And I said, no. I said, no, that's not called for. I don't need you to say something to my daughter. And like I said, it's different if it's a friend or somebody really close that's gonna correct your child versus a random person at the dollar store. Like, and then in my head, I'm like, what makes her think it's okay to correct my child? You know what I'm saying? Because she's throwing a temper tantrum. And a lot of times people don't give, hey, how you doing, Tamika? Thank you for being here. A lot of times people don't give the parents the benefit of the doubt or any type of, let's say, remorse. I don't know if remorse is the right word, but think about a parent in this situation who's in the store and a child is just being crazy and just not listening, as children do, and then somebody else has to correct them. Like, what? Like, what makes you think it's okay to correct my child? You know what I'm saying? Good morning, you new. Sorry, y'all. My baby has a little bit of a cough. All right, so how you doing, you new? Thank you for being here. Hey, Crafty Leo. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys for coming in. We just kind of having just talking about does the village really raise a child? And like I said, this topic is goodness. This topic is stemming from me being in Frugal Mama's exercise chat this morning, and they started talking about kids and their behaviors, and how some parents are like losing it. They're losing it because their kids are being so crazy and being so bad. So like, what do you do when somebody who's not a family member or not a really close neighbor or something like that corrects their child? Being at the um, oh, you said you missed it. You were asleep. How you doing, Nelly? Thank you for being here. Boss Lady Denise, good morning. Um, you were asleep. Yeah, she was just talking about how, the kids, the kids are influenced so much by the internet. Why not us be that influence? You know what I'm saying? Be a motivation to where every time you show up here on this platform, you're giving some type of message or you're teaching something, or letting us know something that we didn't know. You know what I mean? Especially when your kids, my kids too, they might be looking at YouTube or YouTube Kids, and sometimes things filter through that. Something that they're not supposed to look at is going to pop through. What if your channel is the one that pops through? Do you want to be, a motivation to them, or do you just want to be like everybody else? Because it just seems like, you know, majority of the world is just negative and just down and just so judgmental. You know what I mean? Why not want to be that one to pick somebody up? Let's help our kids. Let's take them up under our wings. And, you know, if you see a mom at the store struggling or something like that, maybe show some kindness. Maybe if you're afraid to, speak or, maybe try to comfort, because you never know how it's going to be taken, right? I know that me personally now, when it happens, I just kind of smile. But back then when it happened, I'll be like, nope, don't talk to my kid. Nope, let's carry on. Let's go this way. I was just really, I am an introvert in real life. Okay. So if somebody comes up to me at the store and they're like, oh, baby, why are you being bad? Why are you doing this to your mom? Back up off of me. You know what I mean? But, you know, like Crafty Leo says, I see it here. You said that you have to have the right village. Exactly. I don't want some random person at the store like correcting my child. But then I also don't want to just let my child just be like, oh, like my 3-year-old right now. She is a hot mess. Let me tell you, she is a lemon. She's sweet and she's very sour. Okay, she could be a whole hot mess, but I'm not gonna, I have to remember my attitude. I have to remember my patience and all those things. And remember that your kids, they are looking at every single thing that you're doing. They're seeing you interact with them. They're seeing you interact with other people. And oh man, just some of the behaviors that I see. You know what I mean? Now sometimes as well, um, yeah, the world is not like it used to be. Absolutely. Let me look at the comments real quick. Yes, I see what you're saying. I blocked my account on my kids' account. They will never find me. I take it as a grain of salt as long as they aren't disrespectful to my child. I think sometimes things need to be said. It takes a village to raise children, but you need to have the right village. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Take it as a grain of salt. I like how you said that because that's how I am now. I'm just like, you have no idea. Like, this child is acting a hot mess. You know, look at the mom in that case. She might want to pull her hair out. She might want to scream and jump up and down. We've been there. We might even be there right now, but we don't show it. Okay. Let me be honest. I'm the type of person where I've always in my past, I have had the worst attitude. Believe it or not, y'all. So it takes a lot of self discipline. But what started it was my child. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to come up mimicking me because I didn't know how to handle my emotions. You see what I'm saying? And then you have that right village around you that's gonna help bring your kids up. Yeah. Now, when you say the right village, for instance, I'm in a situation where I might be too lenient with my girls sometimes. And a lot of times, hey brother, how are you? I see you. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna get to y'all comments here. I just keep losing train of thoughts when I be reading what y'all saying. But um yeah, I let a lot of things slide. I'm not gonna say that discipline doesn't happen, but it's not physical all the time. Now if they in some type of dangerous situation and I done said stop 8 times and they won't stop, now I'm gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? That's different. And there's nothing wrong with that. You parent how you parent. But I let a lot of things slide. I give my kids the benefit of the doubt a lot. Because me, I know my parents didn't play. They didn't play no games. I always, I had an attitude problem. I didn't listen and all that. I was always getting in trouble. I was always getting a spanking. And I just didn't want that for my kids. You know what I mean? So now I'm in a situation where my girls, they don't leave the house unless they're going to school or something. And I get, you know, when we do go somewhere, they might be a little bit rambunctious or something. I have to pull them back in to reality. But I always get people looking at me like, oh, wow, like, kids are crazy. And, oh, are you going to listen to your mom, little girl, and stuff like that? Or they're looking at me like, oh, you don't discipline your kids. Or, oh, you don't raise your kids right. Or I think I'm the best mother that there is to be. Um, Besides my own, obviously. You probably feel the same way. But the point is, don't judge a book by its cover. You never know what that parent is going through. You never know. That might just be their parenting style. I'm not talking about those kids that are running around cursing and being crazy like that, tearing up the store, knocking things over, opening up things, eating them. Definitely not talking about that. Now, that's a different story. Um, but my kids are more so, they're loud. They're jumping up and down. They're screaming. They're, oh, mom, can I have this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like they don't leave the house. So that's how they act, right? But try not to be so judgmental. You know what I'm saying? When you see parents out in the store with them kids acting a fool like that, because you never know. You never know where they come from or what their parenting styles are like. And Marie says, crafty, exactly. If someone has to correct my child, they need to address the adult. I don't like when people do that, correct someone's kids, like at the store or something. Yeah, exactly. And that goes back to the title. Does a village really raise a child? And then on top of that, the behavior in the kids. Are we teaching our kids how to behave? Are we nipping things in the bud when they do things that are inappropriate or that are uncalled for. And kids are gonna be kids. I wouldn't say be super picky and be petty and not let them scream and not let them do this and that and this and the other. But there's a time and a place for everything, and they need to understand that. My house understands that at a certain time in the morning, we are not running around, jumping around, singing songs and playing uh, Coco Melon loud. About 11 a.m. maybe they'll get to really getting wound up. But about 7, 8 p.m., they know to be sitting down somewhere, reading a book, watching TV, just relaxing. Are we teaching our kids behavior? You know what I'm saying? Are we getting in our feelings and getting upset and throwing temper tantrums as adults, as parents, as aunts and uncles and grandparents? And our kids are just sitting back watching that, and they're just like, "Ooh, mom's gonna do it. I'm gonna do it too." Are we teaching them? Let's see. Miss Queen T is here. Hey, how are you? I'm sorry if I missed you coming in. I'm just a little late. Let's see. 8:16. I'm a little behind on the comments. Everybody in the chat, I hope y'all having a wonderful, amazing Wednesday morning. Absolutely. I hope you are too. How are you doing, brother? Anne Marie, yes, I came a long way with my attitude too. To going in. Oh, you're going in the dentist. Okay. Crafty Wheel, my son is a whole 10 hands full at all times. Mine too. I know what you feel. And sometimes it can be so frustrating. Hey, RX Nails, how are you, sis? Um, Not to get off subject too much. Hey, the Rooks, I see you. Thank you for being here. Not to get off topic. RX Nails is a new YouTuber. So if you guys don't have her, please connect with her. If you know how to drop your link, drop your link. She has 300 and some friends, but she was up there this morning doing a 30-minute workout, beginner friendly. I am here for it. Yeah, and then she had the grandkids in there too. It was so awesome. It was so cute. I'm always looking for something to do with the kids. You know what I mean? That was a really good thing that you were doing there. All right, so Terrence said, I know this right, Terrence. You know what I mean? Um, I am doing great. I can't complain. Blessed and refreshed. How are you, the Rooks? Uh, yeah, I'll just be talking. I'm sorry, I done got behind. Hey, praying couple, my favorite couples in the house. Unique Speaks. Hey, Sissy. Welcome in, everyone. Smash the like button. Yes, thank you so much. Everybody saying hi. Um, so yeah, like I said, I'm in a situation where sometimes I'm too nice. You know, think about. Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate that. Think about those parents who, their mom or their dad who might be in some type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? They might be in a um they might be in an abusive relationship, or this October is domestic violence month. They might be in some type of relationship that they can't get out of. It could be man or a woman. Let's not get it confused. And they have the kids, and the kids are seeing things that they shouldn't see. Okay, so remember that if you are in that situation, or if you know somebody in that situation, that at the end of the day, the kids are the ones that are hurt, y'all. So instead of trying to correct someone's kids, thank you, boss lady. Instead of trying to correct someone's kids or um, judge that parent based off of how their kids are acting, or uh, before you try to, low key make fun of, because we do that too, right? Um, to be honest, we'd be like, oh wow, she must be she must be a bad mom. She just letting that kid do whatever they want. Like we do it. We do it. Before you do that, just think about what they might be going through in their household. Come off kind. Come off loving. First of all, at home with your family, with your kids, okay? And then that energy is just going to spill over. The kids are going to take that energy. They're going to take that lesson that you are teaching them, and they just going to love everybody that they come in contact with. And it will be a blessing, guaranteed. But it starts with us. And we wake up and, your back might hurt. Hey, Team Gravelly, did I say hi? I'm sorry. I think I did, but I don't know. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing too. Um, just think about, you might wake up and my back hurt and my feet hurt and I just didn't have a good night. I don't feel like it, y'all. Whatever it might be, whatever you might be feeling. First of all, put all of that energy into giving a genuine, loving conversation with the Lord. First of all, tell Him what you need, tell Him what you feel, and He will make it happen. That's the first thing you got to do. After that, you got to talk to yourself. You got to give yourself that pep talk. I'm going to have a better attitude today. I'm not going to let so-and-so get on my nerves. I'm not going to let so-and-so's behavior. I'm going to continue to show up me the way I show up me, and I'm not going to let them change that. And then you carry that over to your kids. You let your school kids know you have a great day. Not only have a good day, see you later, and I love you. Have a good day. I know that you got this test coming up and you were really stressing about it last night, but you can do it. Remember that anything that you put your mind to, you can do it. Have confidence in yourself and don't try to fit in with the crowd. Give your kids a pep talk too, every morning. You have that talk with God, you have that talk with yourself, you have that talk with your kids, and then it trickles down after that. You need to have that talk with your spouse, go ahead. You need to have that talk with your roommates, go ahead. You need to have that talk with your platform, go ahead. There's just so much that I want to say. Excuse me, y'all. There's so much that I want to say, but I got to be careful how I say it because I don't want to offend. But we also know, you know who you are, you know what you're dealing with, and at the end of the day, you can overcome it. Don't let that energy and all that, those emotions and all those problems overfill onto your children. It's showing, y'all. The kids in the world today are something else, and it's bittersweet. Why is it bittersweet? It's sad that they are doing this and that they are going this way. But it's also good that you know that you are a motivator, that you are an influencer, that you are whatever that you are to bring these children back up because they might have got lost along the way. But you showing up the way you show up every single day, every single time is going to bring these kids back around. Whether they be your nieces, your nephews, your grandkids, your cousins, your whoever. I'm just going to say that I have a Facebook to promote myself, okay? Promote my YouTube or whatever. I don't really use it a lot, but I do have a lot of family on there. If I tell you that every day that I go and look at Facebook, I don't always post, but I always look. I see one of my teenage cousins showing everything that there is to show and more. I just want to cry. We all have them in our families. What are you doing about it? Are you having a talk with them? Or are you just letting it go? Because you don't want, like Crafty Leo said earlier, you don't want to offend anyone. The world is not what it used to be. Does the village really still raise the child? Are we getting upset when you have a loving family member or a loving friend who might say, their opinion, or they might try to uplift the situation or kind of change the situation around? Are we taking that information or are we upset about it? Because does the village really still raise a child? Let me look over here at the comments, y'all. I get to talking. Uh, my middle name is Denise. Okay, let's see. Everybody saying, hey. Hey, Capricorn Queen. I see you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. How is everybody's morning? Thank you for being here. Let's see. I got to acknowledge you. I could just keep talking. God bless. Yes. Thumbs up and share it out. Thank you so much. I'm a little late, but responding to the title, yes, I believe it takes a village to raise a child. Absolutely. And at the beginning of this, I was just talking about how, there's Crafty Leo also mentioned that it just depends on the village. You don't want to be at the store and your kids be acting a fool, and the what is she? The cashier is like, "Are you gonna listen to your mom?" That happened to me. Nene was about 4, and she was jumping around acting a hot mess. And the cashier said, "Are you gonna listen to your mom? Do you hear your mom talking to you?" I said, I don't need that. I can speak for myself." And then, there's a way to say things. If you are that type of person, ain't nothing wrong with it. But still be kind. There's a way to say things. Really, Denise in the house. Okay. Yes, welcome in. Good morning. Thumbs up to live. Thank you so much. Yes, Tam Tam, I say that to my kids every morning. Have a great day. Love you, and I'll see you later. Yep. And with that, give them a little pep talk too. And be honest with them. Talk to them like you're gonna talk to me, or like you're gonna talk to whoever. Girl, I tell my daughter, somebody's gonna try you today, but what you gonna do? And she finished the sentence. I'm not gonna let that bother me, or I'm gonna ignore it, or I'm gonna be the better person, or whatever. It's just routine. You know what I'm saying? All kids, yes. Running and listening. Thank you so much. Even the neighbors' kids, all kids. We have to pray over these babies. Absolutely. Great discussion. Thank you, Nelly. We've been here almost 30 minutes. I'm gonna open up the floor. Does anybody want to come up and say something about this topic? Does the village still raise a child in your case? Child, I'm gonna watch the replay also. Thank you. Good morning, sifting some soil and more. Good morning. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for being here. I think you're new. It's always good to see a new face. I really appreciate you. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning to you. Yep, smash that like button. Thank you so much. Good morning, sifting. Yes. So, y'all, we've been here about 30 minutes. And I think with my random talking and my rambling and you guys' comments and your thoughts, I think we had a really great discussion. Like, I feel really good about it. And I'm going to continue to bring it this way. Yes, be kind. Y'all are making my morning. It's great meeting so many nice new people. We are fairly new as well. Okay, yes. I know how that feels to be new and to be overwhelmed with people who are genuine people, who are just real people, who are not putting on. You know what I mean? So it's really good to be in connection with you. And if you know how to drop your link, drop your link. Kicking it with the ropes. They got some great content over there. They like to travel. Um, they are a really great couple, and they are really great supporters as well. They're always here. They're always there. So if you're not connected with Kicking It with the Rooks, what you waiting for? Nelly Nuggets is also a great influencer. She has great nuggets. Hey, good morning. How are you, Andrea? Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. You're welcome, the Rooks. I did say that once I hit 1K, I wanted to do that. I want to help small YouTubers. So, just because you're my people, you're my people. You know what I mean? Not because I want everybody in the chat to connect with you. If they like you, they will connect with you. I like you, so they should like you, okay? So if you want to drop your link, it's up to you. Um, I guess I should ask first. I'm sorry. But you'll get there. You know, whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. You have a really great channel. Um, take those things that really hit those shorts or those videos or whatever really got you a lot of attention. Take those things and do them again and again and again. That's the best advice I can give. And networking is very good as well. Just being there to support and to meet new people and to, just to speak life into people and just love on people is just what I like to do, not necessarily to drop my link. So, but there's nothing wrong with that. If you find somebody like Miss T with the T, something like that, and they let you drop your link, that's how I grew. I think I might have had not even 100 subscribers when I met her, and between that and pushing hard and pushing out something every single day, I was up to about 600 or 700 before I stopped really going in there and dropping my link, honestly. But then after that, you just got to keep going, whatever it is. Thank you for enjoying. Every morning is great here. Thank you. And I try to do this Monday through Friday. As long as my little one doesn't beat me awake, I try to wake up and after frugal moment, because I got to move around a little bit. I like to get on here and just kind of motivate. You know what I mean? We definitely know what you mean, Tam Tam. Me too, the Rooks. I was just a crying and speaking to the Lord, and then here's Tam. Oh, oh, that makes me feel great. Thank you, Jesus. So what I've done is, every day before I put my feet on the ground, I talk to the Lord, and I'm always just pouring into Him, and I cry and I cry and I cry, and you know that it's good when you cry. You know what I mean? So, whatever that you want, whatever it is that you've been second guessing, or you don't know if you're gonna make it out, just pray, y'all. Just talk to the Lord, and He, mm, 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 you know. Now remember that sometimes the answer is simply no. Sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes it's not time. I had this conversation with my daughter this morning. You just got to understand that. But just getting it off your chest and just having somebody to talk to that you know is just faithful and who is never going to part from you and who is never going to judge you, and it just goes on and on. It just feels great. And then when you're talking to God and you get those butterflies in your stomach and you feel like chills going down your spine, that's the Holy Spirit, and it's real. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. All right. Kicking it with the Rooks. There we go. Nelly. There we go. Dropped it. Perfect. He talks to me. Absolutely. He talks to all of us. You got to and that is perfect because you got to listen. You got to really believe and really have the faith and really, really open up your mind. Oh, Pandy sent me to your channel. Okay. Thank you, Pandy. Welcome. You just subscribed too? Thank you so much. It's always good to see a new face. Hey, I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome to the family. Hopefully, I'll go live. Wait, what's today? Wednesday? Maybe later on today I'll go live. I'm gonna try to twist up my hair this morning. So, uh, if you're available to come back later on today, then you'll see my face and we can chop it up. I don't know what we're gonna talk about yet, but it's always real here. It's just like you go into your cousin's house. Some people call me auntie. um, you going to your cousin's house. You going to your sister's house. Or I'm just real. I'm just the same here as I am anywhere else. And I just really enjoy people. I enjoy all of you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Tam Tam. And I agree. I want to do the same. I'll never forget these days. Yes, we are all about loving and giving genuine support. And that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? You come to YouTube, this platform, to do something. Do it. Whatever it is, just do it. Just bring it. Keep bringing it. Don't stop. Okay? You're doing great with your channel. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, boss lady. And that makes me think about as well, if you're able, some of these content creators have memberships, and with their memberships comes great perks. Like they're gonna always be, if they're always gonna be there when you go live, or they're always gonna come back on the replay, or they're always gonna check out your playlist, and They're always going to shout you out, or, you know what I'm saying? They're always going to keep uplifting you, keep pouring into you, and just keep showing up for you. I love that feeling right there. Okay. Um, and most of them are only 99 cents a month, you know? So I know that I have, I don't know how many I have, six, seven, I don't know. I don't even remember. But most of them are only 99 cents a month. And then as you pay more a month, you get more perks. But just that alone is just overwhelming. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate you. Amen. Amen. Right. A delay is not a denial. Oh, I like that. A delay is not a delay. Delay. You know what I mean. I have to start work, but I will leave you running. Thank you, boss lady. See what I mean? She's awesome. Absolutely kicking it with the books. I feel the chills right now. You see what I'm saying? Amen. Yes. Y'all, I got up this morning. I can't stop talking. Hey, Uncle Rooster, I see you. Good morning. I ain't even had no coffee yet. I done had orange juice, and I'm hyped just talking to y'all about, good stuff, good conversation. I really like it. But those chills are something else. What was I about to say? I forgot. Anyway, I was about to say something about the chills. I forgot. Love it. I love that we can start our mornings with God and love. This world needs it so bad. Yes. God is definitely needed every morning to start the day. I know that's right. Every morning to start the day. Every morning, every evening, every night, unique. I agree. Come on now. Praying couple says it best. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. All day long. In everything you do. Because he's in everything. I appreciate your membership. Okay, y'all. I done got hype now. We might just have a chill live later on today, open panel, so we can just talk, vibe, and, we can love the Lord. We can talk about food, all that stuff. We can talk about YouTube, whatever you want to talk about. Come on through later today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to be sure to schedule something later on today. We're going to chop it up, y'all, because I'm really feeling this energy, and I'm thanking you all for being here. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with me, and I will always appreciate you. I'm going to keep it short for those on the replay. Thank you for hitting that like button. The Lord and food, my favorites. I know that's right. And traveling. Yeah, I can't wait to travel. Good morning, Pandy. Thank you for sharing me out. Was on the road, but shared you out, got into work, still here. Great conversation. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Pandy. It's just so warm. You know what I mean? You guys are warm. I was about to say the same thing, Brooks. All right, you guys. So stay encouraged. You know, staying on top of your goals, writing them down, your blue book with your blue pen, a little bit at a time, because what? Slow and steady wins the race. It really does. Remember that we are not out here in competition with anybody but who? Yourself. You wake up every single day, you grind harder to please who? Yourself. Okay? If you just stay kind, you stay faithful to the Lord, you stay loving, you stay you, everything else and everyone else will fall in line. I appreciate you for being here. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. That's it. That's all. As always, remember, be true to yourself. Because if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to who? Nobody else. Nobody else. Hey, Heather. Hey, brother is back here. Everybody live stream. Thank you. Can y'all catch the replay for me, please? I love you so much as well. Be blessed, y'all. Have an amazing day. You too. Bye-bye.